Hi, so I'm currently here at a small patch of mangrove forest, and I'm here today to mainly test out the macro capabilities of the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Now I know there's quite a few videos online that have showcased the macro capabilities of the iPhone 13 Pro Max, but from what I've noticed from those comparisons and videos is that they mainly focus on items that you find laying around the house and stuff, and I kind of want to do something different, so that's why I'm here in the mangrove forest. Hopefully, if you're lucky, I'm going to be testing it on a bunch of small, tiny crawly things, mainly just small insects and crustaceans, as well as just a bunch of like different plants and textures. So, hopefully you guys find this video entertaining, and yeah, let's go on. Okay, so a quick update. I actually tried to take a macro shot of this guy, but he's just jumped on me, so I guess we gotta kind of improvise, and hopefully he stays still enough for me to get a decent picture. But yeah, I'm pretty much gonna be letting a bunch of these guys kind of crawl over me. Yeah, so hopefully we get a decent shot of this guy. Okay, so I think I got some pretty decent shots of this guy already. So yeah, I'm gonna try to place him back on the railing over here. Yeah, okay. All right, let's move on to something else. Okay, so I just found another spider over here. It's a slightly different color as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and hopefully try to get some shots of this guy. This one doesn't seem to be moving too much, so it should be easier. Okay, so that was basically a paradise tree snake. So there are quite a few snake species over here in this particular patch of mangrove forest, and that's one of the more common ones, and that's also probably my favorite as well because of the coloration and everything. So those guys are actually mildly venomous, and they are capable of biting humans, but they tend to just kind of stay away, and they're pretty peaceful and stuff. But you know just to be safe, I had to be really quiet to just not spook it. And as tempting as it was to just kind of go close and try to get a macro shot of its eyes and stuff, I think it would have been too risky. It probably would have felt cornered and lashed out at me or something. So yeah, nonetheless, it was still really nice to see that, and I hope you guys found it interesting as well. But I just found a grasshopper over here, so let's get back into the macro stuff. Right, so there's a pretty nice jumping spider over here on this flower. I'm gonna try to see if I can get it to jump on my hand, just so I can take some nicer pictures of it. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, the camera doesn't want to focus, but yeah. Okay, so I'm out of the mangroves now, and I'm just gonna give you guys my overall thoughts on the macro photography on the iPhone 13 Pro and the Pro Max. Honestly, I'm actually really impressed. I didn't expect it to be this good, and the quality of the photos, I mean, definitely can be improved, but you know, given that I'm just kind of out and about taking pictures like this without any proper studio lighting and stuff and special equipment for macro photography, it's honestly really good. But I do have one major gripe with it, and it's the fact that for some reason you can't really manually enable and disable the macro mode. You know, iOS kind of just figures out when it thinks you need it, and I really don't like that, because when it comes to moving subjects and stuff, it takes really long to focus, and sometimes it just shifts out of focus, and then you kind of have to like move your phone back and forth to try to get the macro mode back. And I honestly really don't like that. I just wish Apple would just add in a toggle for us to just activate it whenever we want, because it's really frustrating sometimes when a subject kind of moves a bit and it suddenly goes out of focus, and I kind of have to move my phone back and forth to get it back into the macro mode. So yeah, this whole thing with using the ultra wide camera to take macro photos is not something new. It's been around since 2018. It's kind of been pioneered and popularized by Huawei with the Mate 20 and the P30. So yeah, you know, given that was about 2-3 years ago, I would say that the improvements compared to back then have been pretty good. Although I still you know, like the fact that for Huawei's devices and a lot of other Android devices, you actually get to manually toggle the macro mode, unlike iOS. So yeah, that's pretty much my only complaint with it. But otherwise, it's honestly a really good camera, a really good macro camera. So you know, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. It's a bit different, and you know, it's not the standard kind of like photo comparison and stuff, but nonetheless, you know, hope you guys liked it. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.